you guys? What's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? Welcome to the ICanB show, where we talk about everything we could be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Coming back again on Monday. I am your host, ICB, and I am very happy to be here with you guys. So today we're going to jump right into it. The topic of the pod is happiness is a choice. Now, listen, I know we all been through a lot in life, and like to sit here and just be like, happiness is a choice. Well, I woke up and I don't feel happy. So what you mean happiness is a choice? You know, last week or 2 weeks ago, we talked about fantasizing your life. You know, we live in a world that is worldly, that has its own principalities and its own things attached to it, that we are constantly, you know, in a rage to heal, in a rage to experience in a way that does not take us out. But it does not mean that you can't use your imagination to truly just see your life as a movie scene. See your life as a moment in time, you know what I'm saying? At any moment and at any time, you can have the best day of your life because you declare it to be so. So that's what I mean when I come on here and I say that happiness is a choice. So, you know, stop moping around, stop sitting around thinking that your happiness is in someone else's hands, or your happiness is in material gain, or your happiness is in something that is outside of you. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Happiness is in the childlike, youth-like calm demeanor and like mindset that you keep with you. That's what I mean when I say that happiness is a choice, right? So we come in this world as kids, you know, joyful, always looking for a way to have fun, always looking for an opportunity to just enjoy life, right? Enjoy, joy. And over time, mean, stinky, rude, uptight individuals, teenagers, and adults could really try to suck the life out of you, okay? You know, I talked about last week also like having big eyes, and like over time your light or your eyes could kind of close because you're dimming yourself and you're trying to shy away from the world that we live in. And in reality, like you shouldn't do that, because we all need you to open your eyes and to be the person that you are meant to be. We're all counting on our own individual joy to contribute in this world in a communitary way, right? We're trying to come to the rally, we're trying to come to the, you know, the hold down or whatever it's called, and each person who participates in that array of light and fun and happiness will in turn help us create a beautiful atmosphere for us all to live in. So when I say, you know, happiness is a choice, I'm going to come to you today, right now. Actually, I have 3, maybe 4, who knows what'll pop out the box or pop out the hat today and be a gift to us about being happy. So, you know, first thing I want to talk about, like happiness, right? You can force yourself to be happy by participating in acts of movement, right? So you can sing yourself into a mode of being happy, you know, especially, you know, sidebar, but we must understand what we are consuming, what we are letting in. If you watch a lot of like violent stuff, or, you know, I mean, gang, you know what I'm saying? I understand, you know, different cultures and different lifestyles and sort of living in that and molding in that. But I think that it's important to have an overall consciousness of joy in everything that we do and every interaction that we have with others, you know? So you can sing yourself. So like, let's say like you put on gospel music or you put on any type of happy song, sing it to the top of your lungs. And you might not feel happy at first, but just knowing that you're striving for, you know, joy, or to connect with the song, or to connect with the vocalist and actually express yourself and let that energy out of like the inside of your body, let it out, then that is very monumental for your overall success. You know, we want to see who you are. We want you to bring you to the table. So, you know, sing, dance. You know, a lot of people praise dance. I'm coming from a churchy perspective, but I'm saying like there's so many different ways to dance. You know, we have modern, contemporary, jazz, hip hop, R&B, twerking. Like it really don't matter what it is. It's just like As long as you can express yourself in that moment and shake up your body, create motion inside of you that will get you to where you want to go, where you need to go, which is a free state, which is a state where your muscles is not all tense, your back is not all tight. You know, you want to release this energy outside of your body so that you can in turn have the room for joy, okay? So it's very important. You know, skipping down the street, jump, like off the curb, whatever it may be, you are fully responsible and in charge of your life. We are out here being miserable because we are worried about showing off for somebody else. Not even just showing off. We're worried about making ourselves smaller, condensing ourselves for the hopes of a stranger. Somebody walking down the street that you never met, and in your life you don't know their name, their mama name, anybody name. You are just out here acting like a terrified human being. And this reason why I'm here to speak up is another one. Like, I'm tired of walking down the street, seeing all these people who are terrified. We're terrified to look at each other. We're terrified to exist. And at the end of the day, once you take your power back and you allow the light inside of you to be the driving force of how you behave, act, and be in this world, then you will be just fine, because your source does not come from outside of you. Your source is from within. And once your source is from within, you can always manifest, grow that, become closer to that, you know, embody that, and become unrecognizable to the human eye, okay? So yeah, those are just 4 ways that you can automatically today, if you're not happy, you can do those 4 things and it'll make you happy. Sing, dance, skip, jump, pop it in my room, make it hot, drop it hot, turn all around, do the damn when it bent, drop that thing. I'll make it that thing. Okay, so now another thing you can do is, and this is a big one, y'all. This is a big one that took me a little bit of time to understand. Not really, because I've been this girl, but don't take yourself so seriously. Like, don't take your trauma too seriously, your dramas too seriously. We're here in life living an experience, okay? We're doing what we gotta do to get through this phase of our soul, okay? So in that moment, like, sometimes it's okay to just look at it and laugh. Sometimes it's okay to, you know, be like, listen, I deal with a lot of stuff on a day-to-day basis, right? Sometimes I don't ever know what's going to come on the other side of that phone. But I tell you, one time I was listening to somebody and they were telling me, somebody close to me, like, that I care about them, right? So they're telling me all of this stuff. My life is... And you know what? I just could not help but just laugh. Like, I burst out in laughter, because it's like, what else you gonna do? You just gonna stress about the stuff you can't change? You just gonna harp on something that is what it is? Like, we alive, we got what we need, we're happy, we healthy, we're rich, like, we're good. You know what I'm saying? So why are you tripping? You have to find the happiness inside of you. Once again, we're looking at all these things that are external from us, and we're not acknowledging the truth within us, which is soul, the good attributes about us, the happiness, the joy, the colorfulness that is we, right? So be colorful, color, so the world can see. That's why we're here. That's why we do what we do, baby. You feel me? You feel me? All right, so, when in doubt, meditate. You can meditate with your eyes open. You can meditate with your eyes closed. And if y'all want me to make do a full episode on meditating, which I think I'm going to do, because it's not a lot of information. It's fairly simple. You know, if you close your eyes and you can imagine it, then you are meditating, in my opinion, okay? So let's do it all together, actually. Let's do a guided meditation so that you guys could truly understand the knowledge that I'm trying to drop on you, okay? So let's do this. Close your eyes. Eyes closed. Perfect. Now, I want you to imagine a color, any color. Let's start with red. So I want you to see red in your mind with your eyes closed in your imagination. Okay? I want you to know that you are meditating. The simple fact that you can close your eyes and you can see Anything is meditating. You can close your eyes and you can see your childhood home. You can close your eyes and you can see your dream home. You can close your eyes and you can see your dream, whatever, okay? And it's beautiful. So I just say that everybody out there, stay there. Stay in that. Love that. Close your eyes and imagine what you want, because the only time you're going to get to where you want in this life is you have to be the creator. You have to envision and then go out and meet. Like, sometimes you don't even have to always go out and super grind for what you want, because God is going to bless you with it. He just wants you to use your mind, your imagination to request something that is abundant to you, okay? For you to have it become your entire frequency, okay? If you're looking for love, if you're looking for marriage, you need to imagine yourself taking care of your family. Imagine yourself, having that family, what your house will look like, what the love will look like, what the soul will look like, imagine those things. And that is amazing. Okay, so even in just create a peaceful place in your mind, and when in doubt, just imagine yourself there, and before you know it, you will become peace. You will become stillness. You will become presence of whatever you're presenting yourself to. So do that. And I've said it in different videos before, you know what I'm saying? Imagine your place with God. Create your place with God, your utopia with God. It can be something, it can be a room, it can be a yard, it can be anything, yards of land, whatever. It could be anything. So that's a great tool to have in your pocket, because literally at any time you can vibe out and just be there, okay? Vibe out today, okay? So then this is a big one. It's another big one. Y'all know I'm always dropping straight facts on you, but be cautious of the energy that is around you. You really never know. Sometimes you could be unhappy, and it's not because you're unhappy, it's because the mother next to you is, okay? It's because the people that you're surrounding yourself, and literally we are interconnected as human beings when we touch our souls align. So that's important. Did you not hear me? When we touch our souls align. So if your soul's aligned with somebody, you need to make sure that the energy that's coming in the room is positive, that is love, that is of light, that is forthcoming, okay? For the people out there, all right, that have demons, that are not willing and ready to deal with them, they might be letting the enemy work through them, y'all. They might be negative Nancy coming through with all the triumph and the pain, and we've all been there, right? We've all been bleeding out before. But it takes a certain amount of a person to really recognize their contribution to the room, right? And be accountable for the energy that they bring, right? So some of you, you don't know how close you are to demons, but if you are with someone who you actively know has them, but they are in no way invested in being stronger or healing, you got to get away from that person, because that person will be a vessel for the enemy in ways. Unless you are mature enough to really help them and bring them healing. If you know that you're suffering because of it, you owe it to yourself and you owe it to God to expand yourself out of that energy. Okay? Okay. So, really, honestly, the last thing I want to talk to you guys about in regards to this topic is, happiness is an act of rebellion. In the world that we live in, with everything going on, it's everywhere you turn, people are anxious or in shame or in pain or suffering in some type of way. And for people to come up to me and treat me like I'm special because I'm a happy, joyful person, honestly breaks my heart. It's lonely out here in these streets. And that's a problem. That's why we're here doing what we do, because we need to ensure that happiness is the generational wealth that we pass down to our children. Joy, love, pain is going to come. But if you choose to keep a level-headed, still, calm perspective and faith in the Lord that He will prevail in your life, pain does not hold the weight in which it could, right? Comparable to the people that I'm saying that are not as happy as they should be. God gave us a life. He gave us breath. He gave us so many things to be grateful for. Hands, toes, feet, bellies, like all of it is important, and we should all value the opportunity that the good Lord has given to us, starting with fantasizing our life, starting with imagining everything that we want in this world and going out there and taking it, okay? You have the power inside of you to beat down any wall, beat down any type of entity in front of you. You want to know why? Because you have free will, free choice, free power within you to step into the mode of who you are. Stop letting people play with you. I talked about this last week in fierce versus gentle. But you're the only person that's going to stand up for yourself. So happiness is an act of rebellion. It's Black History Month, y'all. It's people that, if you a person of color, no, forget that. Okay? If you're anybody, there are entities out there that are against you. You know that, okay? And knowing that, then you have to rise above the occasion, and you have to be everything that you are called to be. You cannot fall underneath the pillow or this cloud of despair when you know you're a pure soul and you come from God, or you love God, or you have a relationship with God, or you crave God, or you want God, or you need God. Like, stay focused and remember that happiness is a choice. Okay. So that is so we're gonna get into our topics of the week. Topics of the week. Topic of the week, the Super Bowl. Did I watch it? No. Y'all wanna know why? Because I'm from Philly, so why I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Then obviously we have the wars going on across the country, starting here in America. Let's pay attention. Let's be wise. Let's do the best we can so we don't fall into complete anarchy, right? Love and respect to each other, to our dynasties, to our families, to everything that we are. So please expand yourself and be beautiful. All right. Manifestation Monday. What do I want to manifest? And I'm going to make these longer for you guys, I promise. Like my hot topics and stuff. I just be so like out of this world sometimes. But I'm gonna catch the wave. Manifestation Monday. I am manifesting serenity. We talked about happiness. We talked about peace. We talked about joy. But I am manifesting a overall joyful experience full of love, light, happiness within myself as well. So as I come on this camera and I inspire you, I ask you to be inspired, but I'm inspiring myself too, boo. Like, we all trying to get it out here in these streets. So just keep it working, keep it popping, you know what I'm saying? You can tell the Lord's like servants or the Lord's child by the fruit that they bear. So bear a good fruit, starting with your happiness. For real, y'all. Alright, and pot of the week. I haven't really been watching any like podcasts or anything. I just been listening to a lot of music and vibing out with that. So that is our podcast of the week. I Can Be Mondays, where we talk about everything we can be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Call me back on a Monday. And I am your girl, ICB. You already know I love you all so much. Until next time, grace.